morning. We are almost at the top of the world. We have crossed the Arctic Circle, and we find ourselves in Tromsø, Norway today.
It is snowy from what we've seen on the web or the cam, so it looks really nice and beautiful out there. But the last time we were here, we did one of our favorite tours ever. It's called Why We Live Here with Blue Puffin Tours, so definitely check out that video if you haven't seen it. Last time we went kind of around all over the place, but we didn't get to stay in town and see what they have, so that's the plan for today. That's right. Explore the town. Keep it local. Yeah. So I found a few points of interest. The weather today, we're looking low to mid 40s Fahrenheit. Potential precipitation moving in the afternoon, but we'll see. We should have a clear morning. Now, a lot of precipitation. Yeah, the precipitation is going to be participating. I can't even say it. We are docked in a different location than last time, which is interesting because we were right in town before. Yeah. We are about 3.5 miles north of town, docked by the university, but they're offering a shuttle bus for free. Thank you. So that should put us right about a block or so off of the church, and that's going to be our launch point for today. Do all the outdoor stuff before it starts getting rainy, and then we might have some indoor stuff planned. We'll see how it goes. That's true. All right, let's do this. Come on. Breakfast is served. Our gangway is deck 1 midship. Let us ride. So there is our drop-off spot right here by the Radisson Blue, actually over at the port area, kind of, that we were used to from last time. Whoa, they're coming to get us. Well, they be growing some robust seagulls over here, too. Oh. It blends right in with the mountain, kind of. From here, we can look over to the Arctic Cathedral that we entered last time. So it's only about 9:45. Seems like some shops open about 10 o'clock. Most of our major highlights open around noon. So we're just going to stroll through the north part of town and then loop back, see what we can find that's open. Just keep stopping to peek at these snow-covered mountains. Gosh, I think somebody lost a propeller. It's just sitting here. I guess it's kind of like a work of art now, just on the street. Well, we can do some statue and art appreciation along the way. I would go in there, but it's kind of scary looking. Ha ha ha. Scary? Okay, no. But this is a cool sign that tells you some things that you can go see, possibly. There are a ton of museums in town, like this one. You can see the sign for the Polar Museum. Oh, it's got like a walrus on it. What the heck? Here's some crazy bird. There's a statue across the way they call the runners. Oh, it's protecting its nest. Yeah, there is a bird's nest right up there in one of the signs. We just saw a cool vintage store back there. They don't open till 11. Well, we thought this was the Polar Museum, but this is actually just marked as street art on the Google, and so it is. Giant street art. Polar Museum, I believe, is over there through that little crack. Oh, just kidding. There it is. It was just straight down the road we were walking on. So we've also got a bust of Roald Amundsen out here. Yes, of course, known for polar exploration. And next to him, we have his trusty pet walrus that accompanied him on over 100,000 expeditions to the poles. Okay, see, now I'm making stuff up. I think this is just like the slogan of the Polar Museum because there's their office building. Good story. Yeah, this is Wally the Walrus. Well, this is about the best defended museum I've ever seen. They have a whole range of giant harpoon guns, and it's like a whole arsenal out here. Jeez. The museum open from 11 to 5. Just across the way, we've got something called Skansen, which I looked up, and apparently, I can read about it right here, but it appears to be the oldest house in Tromsø. Built in 1789, looks like it might also hold a cafe that opens at 11:30.
Oh, a medieval fortress. Gosh, there's cannons out there too. This is the best defended cafe in all of town. Now, I guess this mound is like a super old fortification, but this house has been here since the late 1700s. And there's birds. There are some words about the history of the place. And next to that are a bunch of super cute houses. Oh, some of these also have historic signs on them. And please excuse my pronunciations today. Norwegian letters are not my strong suit.
The little yellow one is cute.
I do like these detailed signs that really dig into the history of what something was and how many years it was that thing. That's kind of cool. There's the big bridge that takes you across toward the Arctic Cathedral. Let's go this way. Art appreciation stop.
I like that one.
It's been duly appreciated. Oh, we found the first shop that is open at 10 that may have caught our eye. It's even called Dina. Wow. Well, we'll see if anything strikes Dee's fancy in here. Oh, the entire upper floor is sale stuff. Yes. Those are the words we like to see.
I'm being very picky then.
Cut back past the park where the runner statue is. So this cute pedestrian street should carry us down past the church. Not the Arctic Cathedral, but a local church. There is another museum. I think they said this one was an art museum. Oh, Dee does like Only brand. You had good luck in that store in another town. They have giant couches I can sit on while she shops. Nice. So we didn't come away with anything in the other store. We'll see what happens here. Actually, this is part of an entire indoor shopping complex. I forgot I had seen this on the map. I didn't realize we had gotten here already. Because this is kind of a directory of what you can expect to find in here. Stuff and more stuff. Well, we had massive success in a store called Lindex.
So good. We'll show you later.
Well, that's a cute bar. Oh, they've got the tourist shop Tromsø up here. Looks to be full of souvenirs. ATMs, free city maps, troll statues, warm coats. Arctic gifts, Arctic experiences. There's a Hard Rock Cafe up here somewhere. I guess it's the Northernmost.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no shortage of gift shops and sweater shops and McDonald's's. That has brought us over to this church, which is in town. So if you don't want to cross the bridge to the Arctic Cathedral, which is of course gorgeous and unique, you can take a peek at this church or visit both. I don't think this one opens until noon. So we got some time, but we'll be passing it on the way back. See if the weather holds. Kirkeparken, the church park. Good old 7-Eleven. I've seen a lot of those over in this part of the world. Who you gonna call? Egon's got his own restaurant. There be the Hard Rock Cafe. I don't think I'm gonna go in there today, but boom. Yeah, there were some folks on the cruise that went to the Hard Rock Cafe in Ushuaia, being the southernmost, and then they really wanted to go to this one. Yeah, you can do the pole to pole of Hard Rock Cafes, as it were. Oh, secondhand store. Hey. Look at the sweaters, indeed. Oh, they're playing the Never-Ending Story song in here. What? That's vintage. Well, they've got nice wool sweaters in here, too. Hey, secondhand shop might be a way to go for those. Okay, so 70-ish for that one.
It's not bad. It's normally about 300. So, you know, if you're looking for that, this is where to come.
It's never-ending shopping. Actually, we're sort of coming out of what I consider the shopping area, and up ahead of us we can see Mack. Now, Mack is a brewery that's been around a long, long, long time. It's the northernmost brewery in the world, according to their webpage, and they have a little pub over here, too, that opens at noon, that we might go to. It's the oldest pub in Tromsø. Ølhallen, if my pronunciation is correct. That's our destination, technically. Well, we found some more seagull nests. I guess they do proper brewery tours at Mack's. I think we're just looking to hit the pub today, but right now we're going to walk a little bit past it because they're not quite open yet. See a few more ideas of things to do, and then come back. Yeah, just over here past the Mack complex is an art museum. There's a glass blowing studio and an aquarium. Let's see if we can lay eyes on all these things. That is one word that you'll see a lot when you come to this part of the world, northernmost. So the northernmost glass blowing studio. And then over there is the aquarium, which, reading the recent reviews, they're doing a lot of renovation right now, and people said it's not necessarily worth visiting right now. I think we're going to skip it for today. But they should be having, you know, when the renovations are done, that might very well be worth a peek. Art appreciation, cute little statue. Just waiting for the bus to come. And now back to the pub. Oh, there is a line up at the pub now. Okay, there was one dude over here when we just walked by earlier. Yeah, I've looked up images of this place on the Google. They have like 70-something taps. It's just like a giant wall of beer. We are in for a treat. Oh, I can see up ahead the giant chalkboard wall of beers. Well, there's the restrooms. Funny, it's marked Gallery Urinalen. There's the information on their flights. That might be what we do. You get a selection of 5 beers. They've got ciders. They've got gluten-free beers. And of course, just look at that giant wall. Oh, you can get a t-shirt for about 25 US. Okay, order has been placed. So for D, I hand-selected a beautiful pear cider. That sounded just like her.
Yeah, that's just like me. It's like light, sort of sweet, but not overly sweet, refreshing, and doesn't taste like beer.
Nice. I decided to just go for their Taster of the Week. So 5 curated selections. I don't even know what was on here. One of them was named after a Die Hard character, and I was like, that's good enough for me. Let's look at the names. Okay, we have De la Fraternité. We've got Schubert, of course. There's, Barracuda. Down here, Herr Nilsson and John McClane. There's people behind me, so excuse the awkward upward angle, or downward, I guess it is. Yo, this is a good look. Does this angle make me look skinny? All right. Okay, that's a different flavor. It's very bright. There's something on the back end that tastes kind of like a salt and vinegar potato chip. I don't mind it. All right, I won't do an individual review for everyone, but I've started at the top and gone in a clockwise direction. So this one is very hoppy. This one kind of tastes like a tree, but in the best possible way. This is kind of the most normal one, I would say, that just tastes like a beer. This is deep and dark, and yeah, so good stuff. I'm pretty sure we're both going to be qualified to be professional beer reviewers after this, using all the terms like tastes like a tree. Yeah, stuff like that. It has been a long time since we did a restroom tour, so they have like a nice big long trough. Now I'm assuming this would be really funny if I spoke Norwegian or could read it. Well, that was fairly fantastic. Okay, so it has clouded over since we went in there, and I feel a couple of drops coming out of the sky now. Just around the corner, one street over, we have a giant interior shopping mall called Alti Nærstranda. Could be a good place to escape the potential rain. Here comes the rain again. So they are open every day but Sunday, because we've learned Monday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, we could be in here for a while. Oh, we found this blush here that Dee actually really likes. They don't sell Max Factor in the States anymore. I think she bought her last one actually in Norway. Loved it so much. Well, we're going to get another one. Oh, they've got H&M. Here we are in trouble. Back out into the world. Oh, we can play on the playground out here. All right, let's keep heading in the direction of the church. Well, we just saw a Hurtigruten ship pulling into the dock where we were last time. That makes sense. I think we'll bypass the church for today. Carry on in this direction. And that brings us back to the Radisson, and just on the other side should be the Shippy Shuttle. Ooh, and the breeze. Time to ride. Welcome back to Volendam. Welcome home. Trom's so much fun. It's time for a clothing haul. Okay, there is a long sleeve leopardy do. We got some red trouser doos.
Linen pants.
Nice. A polka dotted skirt.
Slip skirt.
Skirty do. And a t-shirt with some French on it.
Because it's cute.
It says happiness, sun, and sea.
So this evening is casual night once again, and I went shopping today. So we'll start with a necklace that I've had this for a while. I think it's from Shein. It could be Amazon. I don't remember. I've been on this cruise too long. Sorry, guys. The shirt I got today from Lindex. It has this nice like lettuce sleeve. I think that's what you call that ruffly pattern. It's not sheer, so that's nice because most of the time these are like very, very sheer. I love it. It's very cute and goes with many, many things. The belt is from Amazon. The pants, trousers are from Old Navy, and the shoes are from Ross, but they are Chaps brand. Good evening.
Fresh and clean is here. I did not buy any new clothes today, so still wearing the same old king size direct in Walmart.
Aw. But I usually don't buy 4 things in one store, but that store had some really good staples for clothing that I've been looking for, and it was pretty affordable, especially for Norway.
I've been to Staples. All I remember was copy paper and office chairs. I don't know. What the heck?
Nice.
Printer ink. Y'all, let's talk about our day in Tromsø. Now, of course, we had been here before, like we said, and we had done what we feel like is the quintessential Tromsø tour. So today, a nice taking it easy day.
It was lovely. Such a nice town. A lot of things didn't open until like 11-ish. So if you get here early, just kind of like know that, you know, don't jump off at like 6 a.m. Nothing will be open. Exactly. But what we did do, I really enjoyed. Everyone from the ship ended up at that pub, which was super fun. Everybody's like, what a nice local establishment. And we're all there from like America and Canada. It was funny.
Yeah, that's how that works. I mean, that was the thing to do. Daniel even put it in his talk. He's like, hey, this is the oldest brewery, yada, yada. So
no, it was cool. The stores were great. The scenery was beautiful. It didn't really rain. So it was amazing weather. And I would love to come back and hit some more stores and more of an empty suitcase.
I'm really enjoying this Norway section so far because we're just easing into a lot of the ports that we've been to before. It's nice because the first part of the trip we were just like, oh, find a tour, see all the things, do all the stuff. Now we're just like, let's chill for a while.
So if you guys are like, why aren't they doing things? Well, that's why. You go watch those videos though, because if you're coming, that's what you need to do. If you've been here before, today
then do what we do. That's right. So we're just enjoying taking it easy. Don't worry, we got some fun tours coming up once we hit Iceland and stuff again.
Yeah.
So. Good morning from the top of the world. I should say top of the morning to you, but it kind of fits. We are in Honningsvag, Norway today.
Our last stop in Norway.
This is the North Pole for us. It's as far north as we going.
It is.
Now, last time we were here, we went up to the North Cape where the monument and all that stuff is. So we said, you know what? We don't need to do that again.
No.
Let's explore the town. So we're going to roll. We're docked on the very west side of town. I think we're going to roll all the way to the east side of town.
Which isn't that far.
Like 3/4 of a mile. And then maybe go check out a trail up to a lake. Now, it looks kind of snowy out there.
It looks like a Thomas Kincaid painting in the winter. It's gorgeous.
So we're going to see how this trail does. There's like a 50-50 chance we'll get there and go, nope.
If it's icy, we're not really equipped with, like, spikes in our shoes and things like that. So hopefully it's not that bad.
Yeah, but we will see. So loose plan for the day.
Yeah.
We've already gotten up, had breakfast. Dee's gone and done a spin class.
Burnt over like 500 calories, so let's go.
See what a 10 a.m. arrival can do versus an 8 a.m. arrival. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
All aboard 7:30 tonight. Oh, they're running drills today while we're in port. Our gangway was deck 1 mid. So let's see what nature, history, architecture we can discover today in town. Our temperatures today are hanging right around 40 or very low 40s. Extremely low chance of precipitation, which is nice. Well, there is the big Arctic souvenir building with the giant troll and all the meeting points for independent tours and such. That's where we met Blue Puffin last time. There's where we're going today, straight up a mountain. Okay, no, that's not our mountain.
Not that one.
Oh, that's right. This is the town with the dog statue, and they've got the placard back there sort of explaining about it. It's all coming back to me now. They've also got a map over here, so we've come in at this end. So the goal is to go all the way down to the church area, turn around, and see how that little trail does. Oh, we found some water down here that's super clear. Snorkel D really wants to get down in there.
Not let it dry suit.
A little too cold for comfort, maybe.
You can see sea urchins.
Oh, yeah, we are seeing sea urchins, little crabs. Oh, it's fascinating already. Look how blue the water looks. There's the Nordkapp Museum. So we're just going to hit this gigantic road through town. So this is the main drag. There's not really any twists and turns. You just follow this road until you run into a church and a graveyard, essentially. Well, they're making jewelry with real wildflowers. Extra grocery store. We've got a statue across the way called Fisher. Looks to be quite popular this morning. Now, if our hill looks like that, I'm going to put a big question mark on this trail. I'm a snow wuss when it comes to walking around.
Well,
I slip a lot.
Shoes are not equipped for it.
No. Well, there's a pub we can go to if our plans don't work out. This is something I saw online because I thought this would be right up our alley. It is a musical theatrical production at that, about living above the Arctic Circle. But it doesn't appear that they open or start putting on shows until June. So not today. Oh, do not look now. There is an old telephone box that has been converted into a free library. Reader D is like itching to look in there.
I don't think I can read most of those, but that is cool. Yeah.
We have done it. The other end of town. So there is a cute church. They have a World War II monument. We'll stroll over there. Now, most things I've read said this church is typically not open for viewing, but you can peek at it from the outside. Is that Hurtigruten on the horizon? They have been at like our last 3 ports. Daggone Hurtigruten. I think it's the Kong Herald. Well, besides birds, which I hear all over the place, we've got a giant graveyard cemetery to peek at over here. 1971, 1967, 2018, 1929. Okay, quite the range in here. Quite a few of the stones have lanterns built into them. That seems to be a very common theme. Got a bench out here with a little garden. Oh, there's names up above this. Let us exit the back side of the cemetery and hang a left, see if we can find this trailhead, because we did pass it coming over to the church, but that was on purpose so we could see more stuff. past the school, up the hill through the residential neighborhood. We have found the beginning of the trail. So that is our snowy mountain. There's a little restaurant up there, actually, and a statue that I see people gather to look at.
There's people who made it up there.
It can be done, yes. So there's a little closer shot of the statue to the left and the restaurant to the right. I think it's a barbecue restaurant, according to Google. Maybe they have barbecue reindeer.
Stop.
And then it all went wrong. Well, that's our trail. Okay, determination has been made that neither one of us has the proper shoes for this. Crikey, we found some nature in the neighborhood. Let's have some shopping adventures, starting with secondhand. Woohoo! It's like a proper thrift store in here. All kinds of goodies. Well, Norway's National Day is Saturday. They've got like a sample place setting to celebrate the day. Well, I guess this used to be a house, so this is the kitchen. This is the clothing room. Ooh, the sale clothing room. Well, now I really feel like I've wandered into somebody's living room and hookah room. We've jumped over a street now. We've got Snowy, which promises shopping, cafe, and art. And there is the pub where we could potentially drown our sorrows. North Cape experience. They've got like a king crab show bucket out here. Well, I think this is a hotel. You can stay here with all these views. Yes, please. Well, we're back over here by the ship now. I guess if you're hungry, they got fish heads and dried fish parts hanging here. Welcome home. Dinner man, we are ready for you. Done with dinner and we have come down to trivia. Oh, look at this sail away excitement. And it is lightning trivia night. Well, we just got the intel from Leanne that it's going to be a tri-bond trivia tonight. So you get 3 things and you have to figure out what they have in common. Clever. I like puzzly ones versus general knowledge ones. Wahoo! We have come back to the cabin. We have got some comb chocolates, some paperwork for tomorrow, and yeah. Good night, y'all. Hold on just a second, because we are not technically done with the evening.
Not yet.
Now, we did tie. It was a 3-way tie for trivia.
We got a perfect score, though.
We did, y'all.
It's really good.
Smart brains, but somebody else.
Tri-bond kind of thing.
Somebody else won the tiebreaker. So, anyway, we're going to take it. We're going to take that as an almost win.
I agree.
Y'all, let's dish on dinner and then good night.
Yes.
So, you started off with some warm soup.
It was tomato with bell pepper and like an avocado cream. He said it was spicy. It wasn't spicy, but it was deliciously warm and comforting because I am freezing right now.
I don't know if because he saw the word red pepper on the menu, maybe,
It was,
but
yeah.
I got a quiche with a gigantic white asparagus laid across it. Now, in the quiche was crab. I think there was asparagus in the quiche too, but it was delicious. The crust was a little tough to cut through. Like, I struggled to get it into pieces. But once I broke it into moderate pieces, I picked it up and I bit it. It's so uncouth of me, I know. Flavor great, crab yum. Eat it. There, you got something.
It's a beetroot cured salmon with shrimp and alfalfa sprouts, which are like my favorite. This was delicious. The beetroot, like, you didn't really taste it, so it was just kind of a coloration thing. But the shrimp were perfectly cooked, and the brightness, like the freshness of those alfalfa sprouts was delicious.
You and them sprouts.
They're so good.
I got a bowl of fruit because this was the server's recommendation. It was lychees, I never know which one's correct, kiwis, some raspberries, and some like little mango down in the bottom. It was delightful, refreshing, and fruity, and it tasted like lychees. Which is the correct pronunciation? Lychee?
Lychee.
Lychee.
I don't know. I say lychee.
I don't know what to say.
However you say it is right.
Entrees, that's a big fish.
It was sesame crusted tuna with like some noodles underneath and broccoli and like a soy marinade. This was so good. I love the way they sear the tuna. It's perfect. It was a little bit salty like towards the end, but so tasty and a gigantic portion.
I got not quite a gigantic portion. There were 2 beef options, and I got the one that was like Belgium, I think. A little bit fatty. I took those parts off. I know people are like, eat the fat. I trim it off of there. But very tender. It had potatoes under it, lots of veggies, rich gravy. Good overall. I don't really know how to say there was any special flavors about it other than the flavor of cow, which is a flavor I love.
Moo.
Moving on. Veggie bowl, we had carrots and corn on the cob, and they tasted like carrots and corn on the cob, respectively.
Imagine that.
As one would expect, respectively. There is your dessert.
No sugar added cherry cake is what it was called. So it's like cherries in the middle with a white cake, some cream, and then the white chocolate on top. I scraped all the white chocolate off.
Because it's not chocolate.
The cream was okay. The only good parts to me were like the actual parts when you ate the cherry. Otherwise, it was like too creamy, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't dry or anything.
Yeah, it's like when you get the Black Forest cake and the highlight is the cherries.
Yeah.
I got cheese because cheese. It was brie, it was Swiss, it was some other thing that's like a Swiss, which I already forgot the name of. Gruyere and a blue. Yum. That's all I got to say about that cheese, and I saved the blue for last because why not?
We were hungry. We hadn't had lunch, so it was all good, really.
Yeah, and that's it for tonight. So come back tomorrow, and there will be more stuff happening.
More Norway.
Good night.
Bye.